This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All contents provided by this channel is meant for educational purpose only.
That shit over. Oops. Oh, sorry guys, go on.
This channel does.
God damn it. All right. Okay. We got some wild doggies. What's up, everybody? Who the fuck is Alice? You guys, what do you think about trading area? What do you call arena door? Arenado. All right. So we got some doggies playing in the background there. Wally, what's up? All right, dogs. This is Jason. So we'll do
Wally?
Wally's from here too, but I met him in DC when we were working in Virginia together. All right, guys. Oh, cheers. Cheers. Okay. This is the wine. This is the wine here. It's a
Barbaresco.
Joe shit. They're really playing now. What's up, Dave?
Attention.
I know. It's like it's distracting a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna go get them upstairs. Talk the wine real quick. Sorry, hold on. They're gonna be distracted down here.
Are we paused?
Go. Okay. It's a great start to the podcast.
We're back.
And we're back, motherfuckers. Okay. Yeah, they were kind of distracting. So let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to share. So we are trying this new. So everybody bear with us. Okay. So I am smoking Florida Kush from Vivid. Vivid is a Missouri grower. What's up, Logan? So we're trying to do Missouri, but we went with the wine. We started with an Italian wine to begin with. But this is what I can't really read it. This is a classic Kush that would transport you to the middle of your most memorable smoke session. I don't know. Do you have a memorable smoke session? It's the perfect strain for right after work or distress. Enter a zen, chilled out space with unmatched mental and physical relaxation. Produces an immediate full body high, even for everyday smokers. Relax and happy. Perfect. Relax and happy. Yeah. Florida Kush is. Yeah. I mean, Stetter actually did fucking homework. Stetter did homework. Well, okay, here. I guess we should just talk about who you are. Nah, we don't have to get in, whatever. But so we went to high school together, played soccer. Did we?
Yep.
I don't think we knew each other before high school, though, right?
Started at technically we were playing against each other in grade school, but then we both ended up at Hickson Junior High in 7th grade.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
And then
Shit, what am I thinking?
what high school teammates, and then our also sophomore year at Merrimack Community College soccer
That's right.
with a couple other Webster dudes.
Yeah. So we've been playing soccer together for a while. Yeah, that was right before I went in the Marine Corps. That
Literally
season.
right before.
I can't believe I forgot in junior high. Stetter lived right down the street from the junior high too. Oh, look at this. Hippie is he's not from here, from Colorado, but he's the dude I normally do the show with.
Not a beer mug.
Josh said he won all the games. Yes, I won every game. All right. So let's see here. You are not going to smoke. I am going to. I also have, if you do change your mind, I got a Galactic Glue blunt. It's a non-tobacco blunt. But I think I'm going to start with that Florida Kush because that tastes really. So what about the wine? What's the deal with the wine? What's up with the?
And we've got a couple buddies that mainly with Birdie, that has ruined wine for me. Like the Barolos, Nebbiolos, Barbaresco, and a couple others. It's just the best wine there is. The Italian wines.
It tastes great. It's really good.
You got to go to around here. You got to go to either Total Wine, the wine and cheese place. Trader Joe's has it, but it's just fantastic. It's just clean, delicious.
It's
just the best.
Okay, so I don't know shit about it.
Me either.
But but the point isn't, we're not. So our friend that he's talking about, Birdie, is a sommelier. We are not that.
Yeah, he's an expert. He's been over there multiple times for work. Like it's dynamite.
So it's okay. It's a light. It really is. I would put it almost. Okay, this is just layman
like a
here.
Cab, maybe.
You think a cab? Oh, it'd be a light. I'd put it more like a Pinot.
Okay.
I think Pinots are juicier. Is that
maybe
$2?
Again, I just like drinking it.
Yeah. No. The point isn't for us to, but I do. It tastes really good.
Yeah.
It is a very easy drink.
It's this was maybe $20 from Trader Joe's.
Oh, really?
Fantastic. Yeah.
Do they still? What was the $2 Chuck? I forget.
This was literally right next to that, Charles Shaw.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So when I was in Monterey, when Eric and I were in Monterey, she was into wine because she worked at Harry's West. So she had to know fucking wines and all this shit. And my dad always got just like $10 bottle or kind of whatever, like a red. And that's what I was like, okay, cool. And then, but she's like, no. You can go that same price point. Like you don't have to go that expensive.
That's what I did before this. It was just that mid-range Pinot Noir from Schnucks, which is fine. But these are just dynamite,
Yeah, this is fucking good. Did you know Josh went to language? The joke is because I'm like, I'm in language school.
Yes, I know that. Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Yes.
Do you know where I worked? You know, I went to language school. I'm not sure if you guys, and film school. Thank you. Getting my balls broken on my own goddamn show. Well, this is fucking fantastic. So what are we going to, let me light this. Because I want to see how it tastes with this. But Barbaresco. Okay, it is. I can't fucking read. Oh, it doesn't really say anything anyway. But yeah, okay. Very good. Now let's light this here. And
what are we talking about today?
We are talking about, as we review this shit, St. Louis actors.
St. Louis born actors.
St. Louis born actors and like TV movie stuff surrounding St. Louis. So, all right. I'm telling you.
You want me to do something?
Jay did his homework. I'm going to hand it off to you here. We got packets. This is great. Linda, okay, I'm going to let you go through.
Hold on. Like, look, I feel like growing up in the Midwest, you feel like you're kind of in some kind of flyover state, and then all of a sudden you start learning stuff. And I kind of feel like the first one was everyone knew John Goodman.
Yeah. John Goodman was the one everybody,
Acton High School, right up the street. Weirdly, does not come up on this popularity list from the Internet Movie Database.
Yeah, really?
I don't know how, but just amazing career. I mean, he went to Afton High School, then went to Missouri State, but then Roseanne, Raising Arizona, and then from there, just his career. I mean, he's all over the place. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
Big Lebowski, Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Of St. Louis actors. I mean, you could go on. I mean, he's been in all kinds of others.
Who is a more famous? It's so strange that he wouldn't come up on this.
I don't get it. Also, none of the people from The Office were on this list, which is kind of crazy. But so, if you're going to go Mount Rushmore, St. Louis actors, John Goodman's on it.
John Goodman by far.
Number 2, gotta be, I would say, Kevin Kline.
Yes.
He went to Indiana, but won an Oscar for A Fish Called Wanda, which was an amazing role. He played like a CIA
Don't touch
hitman.
the dick.
Yeah,
Don't touch the dick.
Yeah. You have wonderful bones, and you dress very interestingly. Like that, just a phenomenal role, but also been in all kinds of other shit. So he's just amazing. From there,
I cannot believe all of these people.
Well, here's the thing. Let's just keep it going. I mean, as far as your Mount Rushmore, John Hamm.
John Hamm, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, Burroughs, Mizzou, Mad Men, and then everything else. I actually just watched The Town the other day for the first time somehow.
Just saw that.
One of those ones that slipped through the cracks.
Great movie.
Well, it was 10 or 15 years ago. Nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner was fucking great.
Jeremy Renner was fantastic. He played like that classic, just wild dog character.
Yeah.
Like just, you just knew it
Violence.
wasn't going to last.
Yeah.
Like he's just out of control. He may have stole the show. I mean, Ben Affleck was great in that movie, but and John Hamm was good too. I mean, he saw some action in that too. He wasn't just like some pretty boy FBI agent. He was knowledgeable, and they showed him kicking down some doors, tossing some dude around. Like he was awesome.
Yeah, he was.
Like
him
and Ben Affleck, just cat and mouse. It was awesome. It was one of those things where you're just pissed. How did I not ever see this flick? And
I am really surprised.
Well, it's not the only one. I mean, like I'm obviously a total movie nerd, but like that one I was mad at myself.
The Afflecks put out good movies. Mostly.
To your point, and I've been on a movie kick lately. I've within the last year or two finally watched Gone Girl.
Gone Girl, phenomenal.
Fantastic. I'll tell you another one. What was the one with Casey Affleck where he was like a private investigator looking for?
I was just thinking about that one.
That one was fantastic
with the kids. It was Southie. Blake Lively was in it. Oh no, she was in The Town.
It was,
but they go and they find those kids.
100%. He was fantastic in it. But then, and I'll tell you another movie that is still on my list that I haven't seen that you may have with Casey Affleck is Manchester by the Sea, which I've heard it's rough.
I don't want to.
I know. That's why I haven't watched it. It's too much. But anyways, we're getting off subject here with St. Louis.
Perfect.
I guess after those two heavyweights,
let's see Mount Rushmore would be
Goodman and Kline.
Goodman and Kline for sure.
And John Hamm. Then it's kind of how
I mean, but James Gunn.
Here's the thing. Hold on. Here's the thing.
Oh, Vincent Price.
Don't you have to go old school and put him on there? I mean,
yeah.
he was in everything back then. I mean, he's obviously a little bit dated for the younger crowd, but the guy, I mean, what was where is he on here? Hold on.
Pussies. Manchester by the Sea is a great movie. Grow some nuts so you can grow some hair on them.
Yeah, you're not wrong, bud.
Yeah. I know. It just is one of those. It's kind of like Interstellar, where he has to leave his kids to save the world. That one fucking kind of gets to me. Yeah, sweet Melissa coming in muy caliente con 5 miembros gratis.
Oh, well, here again, just real quick. Vincent Price, St. Louis, went to Country Day and then Yale. Is that good? And then all of those movies. Nuts. He's got to be on there. And then obviously, as we got older, you find out about Scott Bakula and Quantum Leap.
I mean,
he went to Kirkwood, right up the street, our rival high school.
I mean Nikki Glazer. Kirkwood's got 2 now.
He did.
I mean, I wouldn't put them in A level, but still,
Scott Bakula was actually in a pretty good movie called Lord of Illusions. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd seen it back.
No, not that I remember.
But Quantum Leap was, obviously a little on the nerdy side, but still a good one.
I fucking loved Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
Remember back? Okay, so back in it was like a Wednesday, I think it was Quantum. Yeah, it was like Tuesday or Wednesday. It was Quantum Leap and then something and then Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like 2 hours basically during the week. And fucking Duke would always come over when I was on Roseacre then. And Lotus, Strauss. Strauss would always come over for Quantum Night.
They may have missed out on making a motion picture to follow that show up. Maybe.
Did you ever see
You know what I mean?
Like, did you ever see this? What? Oops, sorry. All right. And we're back. We've had a couple of those. Okay, we're on the right microphone. Betty Grable?
Yes. All right.
Betty White? Oh, no, not Betty White. Who was the other?
All right, here.
Phyllis Diller.
You're right. And that one I forgot to write down on here. That was another classic. But here, I'll give you kind of a better one.
God, this one is fucking good.
I'm telling you, it is. Doris Roberts.
Okay.
The mom from Everyone Loves Raymond and the grandma from Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
Come on, man. I mean,
yes.
She's got it. I mean, she's kind of honorable mention on the all right. So here, let me just go, dude.
Let's do it.
So that's the Mount Rushmore, I think. I'm just like, let's go actors for now. Like, first of all,
dude, thanks for doing all this.
No, dude, check this out. Okay, real quick. Linda Blair.
Yeah.
The girl from The Exorcist.
Exorcist.
Classic. I mean,
so now I got 2 connections to that because those steps are in Georgetown.
Nice. Yeah. The David Rash.
Okay.
Number 21.
Goddamn.
Sledgehammer.
Oh, yes. He was also in Burn After Reading.
Yeah, and Succession.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Here, check out number 2. The one of the main characters from Perfect Strangers.
What? Wait,
Mark Lynn Baker.
God, I can't. Oh my fucking.
Not Balky, the other dude.
Oh.
Now I'm not sure. Now there's also a lot of these people
on 22.
Yeah.
Or no? Oh man, my 22 is Norbert.
Oh, that's
Norbert
crazy.
Leo Butts.
All right. Well, that's weird. But
Shelley
anyway,
Winters.
All right. So Mark Lynn Baker, though, he might fall into the category of one of the people that grew up in St. Louis, but his parents moved away when he was in grade school or something like that. But like his Wikipedia page says, born in St. Louis. I
mean, dude, Shelley Winters. We really. I mean, she was in as a. Give
me more. Oh, it says East St. Louis, but still. Poseidon Adventure is kind of a classic. I don't know that I've seen it. I mean, I remember some of it, but the Marsha Mason is a big one. She played Gunny Highway's ex-wife in Heartbreak Ridge. His kind of ex.
Yeah, that he weirdly has a good relationship with. She's like, "Oh, you're drunk over here."
He's all over her. He's all over her the whole time. Oh, dude, Benson. Robert Guillemette.
Oh, yeah.
He went to Sumner, SLU, and WashU.
So, okay. So, did he really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Obviously, the other big one that we knew back then was, I thought her name was Mary Hart. They call her Mary Fran. She was Bob Newhart's wife. Went to high school up the street at Nearings and then went to Northwestern.
So, Nearings has a couple of...
Jenna Fisher.
Yeah. Jenna
So,
Fisher from The Office.
None of the Office people were on this list either, so I had to I added them. So
Such a
that's
funny-
obviously Phyllis, Ellie Kemper, and Jenna. Ellie Kemper, John Hamm, and Sarah Clark, who was on 24, all went to Burroughs.
All went to Burroughs, probably VP. She was VP. She got in some trouble, sort of, in the when they were trying to cancel everybody for anything.
Really?
Because the VP fell profit.
Benson. Yeah, that was a big one. Mary Hart. Oh, dude, here's another good one. I don't know. Check out number 41.
Well, here, we should have some kind of order.
No,
I mean,
yeah, but
you don't think so?
Kind of, but like, I'll just say number 41, the one-armed man from Fugitive.
Oh, see, mine's different, dude. Mine's got Betty Grable.
Damn it. Well, that's
But
all right.
by the way, Betty Grable, John Milius.
Dude, that's coming later.
Oh,
I know. Hold on.
Holy fuck.
So you remember the one-armed man from the Fugitive?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Badass.
Wait, the movie you're talking about, that
Yeah.
weird, like, kind of, you can't tell, like, what ethnicity he is, but he's like
Greek,
ethnic
Greek
looking.
dude.
Is
Yeah,
he Greek?
Andreas Katsoulis.
Oh, yeah, definitely Greek. William Burroughs, obviously.
Yeah.
Red Fox.
Red Fox was on here. He's a classic.
So, little story with the Jenna Fisher. So, Jenna Fisher, the actress who went to Nearings. Nearings High School is right down the street from where we went to high school. Like, literally just right down the block, basically. And, well, not basically, it is right down the block. I dated Jenny Fisher. Both of them are a year younger than us.
I think Jenna Fisher was 92, though. I think she's our age.
You think she was our age?
Yeah.
So, okay. It was just weird that there's two Jenny Fishers.
Yeah.
Or Jen Fishers. But it definitely was not I did not date that. That Jenna Fisher.
Yeah, William S. Burroughs, Harvard, and then went on to that.
Shot his wife.
Dude, it was bad. I don't know. He got in with the beatnik crowd, and then it was
it was all heroin.
and
He was all heroin, man. It was like he was just a big proponent of heroin.
All right, so here, let's drop a quick bomb, because there's another level, which is people that were born in St. Louis, but maybe during grade school, their parents moved west. They moved, and I guess the dude at the top of the list is Evan Peters, who grew up in Baldwin and played Quicksilver in one of the X-Men movies, but then just recently is Dahmer on Netflix.
Oh, no shit. Yeah. Am I right? Now that you say that, yes, totally.
Yeah. This number one. Have you seen The Night Agent on Netflix?
No.
You'd kind of like it. Gabriel Basso.
Okay. I don't know that guy.
Yeah. The Night Agent is, I'm trying to wrap it up now. It's kind of up your alley.
I don't know what it is. It's like kind of spy counterterrorism shit or something.
He's like just like a domestic.
This guy?
Yeah. You'd like it. He's some kind of a domestic operator, FBI something.
So this guy.
Yeah, he's got a sister too that's on this list, but they're St. Louisans.
Hey, is our audio good? I should have probably asked, since we're like 25 minutes into this. But okay, Gabriel Basso. No, there's some other. What Michael Fassbender has some kind of CIA.
Oh, The Agency. It's fantastic.
Is it? He's such a good fucking actor.
You got to get on that. It's also got his boss is Jeffrey Wright in that show.
Oh,
he's a badass.
Who's just a great.
He's good in. He's good in everything. I mean, he just nails everything. So
let's see here. The wine is. I'm gonna actually, while you're doing that, I'm gonna pull it up here instead of him. Okay, pull down. Sorry, guys. Here, I'm gonna pull the wine up. Oops.
I think another one that you got to go with right away, just real quick, is James and Sean Gunn.
Yes. Sorry. There. Okay. It's Barbaresco is the type of wine.
Yeah.
It's Bareri and Rovati. I guess I could. It's really light. It is very good. I mean, it's clear. You know, it's really light. You can see through it. So there's not going to be a ton of tannins going on with it. I think somebody who knows some shit is like, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Just drink it.
Just drink it. It tastes wonderful though. And it's not it's dry. It's more on the dry end, but it's got definitely on the dry end. It's not sweet, but it's fucking wonderful. It's got it finishes with like a little bit of something. Like it tastes different on the finish, doesn't it? Do you know?
I don't know. It's fruity. That's about all I know.
Damn, maybe it is fruity. Is it okay? So I'm tasting it as dry, but you're saying fruity? That at the end, it doesn't taste. It tastes dry when you're sipping it. It tastes so good when it hits the lips.
When it hits your lips,
yeah,
so good.
So good. So good when it hits your lips. All right. Let's see here. What else we got? Who else we got? Oh, Gunn.
Yeah. So basically, James Gunn and his little brother Sean went to SLU, and James Gunn is the father of Guardians of the Galaxy, which was fantastic. His brother, he wrote, produced, and directed it, but his brother Sean was in it as one of the henchmen or whatever.
Is this gonna help? I mean, Nelly, SZA. I didn't. Okay, so SZA.
And I guess she is an actress, but she's kind of more of a music.
She's
person.
music, but Andy Cohen.
There's another one in here as far as popularity goes. This guy Sterling K. Brown.
Oh yeah,
from This Is Us.
This Is Us, right?
Possible show. Country Day, then went to Stanford, and then MFA from NYU. He was also in one of the Alien or the Predator movies. Good dude.
Did James Gunn go to film school? Well, not as good as American. I'm just saying. I can't. Linda Blair. We talked about Linda Blair. Sterling K. Brown. Taylor Momsen. What was she? Oh, Gossip Girl. Okay, that's what.
I think the next one that is insane that blows everybody away is Al Long.
Yeah,
who played? They call him like, and the best way to describe him is he's like the wispy-haired henchman. He was in Big Trouble in Little China, Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah,
are those good movies?
Yeah. How do you spell it's
Leo
what?
Leong. But they were here, but they moved to LA when he was 10. I mean, the scene in Die Hard when it's getting started and he hunches behind that counter and grabs the Nestle Crunch bar, he looks around and he grabs a candy bar. Classic. I mean, come on, dude. Legend.
You think SZA is the most?
Oh, dude, here's one. I mean, and again, if we're wrong on any of these, it's not on purpose. Some of these people grew up and then moved, but Gary Riley.
Okay, give me who Gary Riley is.
Is this dude who was in Summer School and then also played one of Kiefer Sutherland's buddies in Stand By Me? St. Louisan.
Wait, what's his name again?
Gary Riley, Riley.
It's really yeah.
Scroll down and see what the Wikipedia says.
Yeah, I remember this guy. There he is from Summer School. There,
classic comedy.
Gary Riley.
Now, again, if that's wrong, sorry.
Yeah, it's going off Google. Plus, we're just.
But I think the big killer is John Milius,
John motherfucking Milius. I don't know how I didn't know.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I'm one of those people who, like, when I'm watching a movie or watching a show, I'll start looking up the cast just to see like where they grew up, where they went to school, how far they get in school, like all of that stuff. But I'll say this till the day I die. Conan the Barbarian is top 10, maybe 20, but of all time best movies. I've watched it 40 times. I watched it 5 times last year. It's what you call a perfect movie. And he wrote and directed Conan the Barbarian. He wrote Jeremiah Johnson, which is another movie I watched for the first time last year, which is fantastic.
I have not seen that
Dude,
one.
I've
not seen that one.
It's beautiful. He wrote Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
He wrote and directed Red Dawn. And he also wrote Clear and Present Danger.
I mean,
dude. So he's one of the guys who grew up in St. Louis, but his family moved out west when he was in grade school or something like that.
Yeah, Red Dawn is the original one is so fucking good. And then, I mean, Conan, when we were on ship, it was my very first deployment, 94. And they didn't have DVDs, right? We had to carry around fucking VHS tapes.
Yeah.
But my buddy Suarez, though, got a couple of laser disc. Remember those fuckers? They were the size of record. It was like a record. Yeah. And it was he got the Godfather trilogy and Conan the Barbarian. And we just watched the dog shit out of all. Well, we watched everything. Because back then you didn't have your own device, you didn't have your computer, there was really no internet. Well,
the thing about Conan is, again, it's perfect from start to finish. There's like 2 scenes in the movie that don't hold up with the graphic stuff.
Yeah.
But beyond that, it's perfect. I mean, it's like his training, the training shit, James Earl Jones, dynamite.
How it's just so cool. And then turning into the snake.
And then they somehow yanked Jerry Lopez to come in to play the Subutai or a surfer out of nowhere comes in and plays this amazing sidekick character who was fantastic. I mean, the end of that movie is just genius. The scene at the end when they come in is just one of the best scenes in the history of action movies. Fantastic.
And the way they realized, the way to utilize Arnold is he's got so much fucking personality and so much. It's not like he's a great actor specifically, but he just fucking leaps off he's a fucking star.
When they proposed him being Conan, whoever it was, I don't know if it was John Milius or not, they were like, no fucking way. And when they saw him in costume for the first time, whoever it was said, holy shit, that's Conan.
Yeah.
And he was perfect. He was absolutely flawless.
It worked that he didn't speak much.
100%.
It worked even better.
Even the dialogue that he did get was just John Milius. It
moved.
It was an awesomeness every time he opened his mouth almost.
Yeah. And it moved without a lot of you're visually seeing it. It's a fucking film.
Well, the landscape, I don't even know where they shot it, but the landscapes are fantastic. And they gave it that bite when she died. When she gets taken down and he gets crucified too, at some point, it had its ups and downs and it made it a perfect movie. And I mean, the fact that they need to do one now with him old, I don't know why they wouldn't, because he can do it.
They didn't they try to do it with Momoa?
They did.
Jason Momoa.
It left a lot for lacking or whatever.
I didn't even bother to see it. It was too much. I saw a trailer or something, and I was like, man, this really shows you what Arnold is. That Momoa can't do it, because Momoa is big and he didn't really speak in Game of Thrones either, but
the beauty of it was before CGI, and what they did with that movie, it's a masterpiece of filmmaking.
I forget what the Riddle of Steel was. Do you remember?
I can't recite it. But they talk about because I've learned about it, but the reality is the way they wrapped it up was that the Riddle of Steel is a combination of flesh and steel, and he solved it at the end when he killed Bill Sadoon.
That's okay. Yeah, okay. The Riddle of Steel. Crom is strong if I die. Okay, it's central if I die. Crom!
Which, by the way, do you know this backstory of the actor that played his dad?
No.
It's the most insane resume of military service that I mean, it is bananas. Just, do you want to look it up?
Yeah,
Just for fun.
Sure. Yeah, why not?
I mean, you guys love this shit, man. It's nuts.
Let's answer. You guys are just a bunch of slack-jawed faggots. I'm a sexual tyrannosaurus.
Here, look up William Smith, actor.
All right, hold on. Let me get. Dothraki. Here.
What does it say?
From Juggernaut. How do you guys feel about remakes? What is your number one movie you feel needs a remake?
Oh boy,
it's a fucking good question.
That's a tough one.
I would love a redo of all the Star Wars prequels because those are so fucking terrible.
I agree. The more I watch them,
wanted more out of.
What's funny is the more I watch them, the more I like them because Ewan McGregor was born to play young Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
and the new stuff, I agree. First of all, that they should. Secondly, the new shows with Hayden Christensen as Anakin have been fantastic. I don't know if you probably haven't watched.
I haven't watched them.
They're outstanding. But yeah, no, I like it. The remake thing is tough.
It works sometimes. What's a good remake? Like, let's I'm generally not. I generally like if I liked the first one.
Scarface?
Was that, I guess it's a remake? I mean,
dude, I know what it is. The best remake of all time is The Thing.
Oh, yeah.
The original was called The Thing from Outer Space. I've watched that movie multiple times this year. I watch it every year. That is, without question, one of my top 10 favorite movies.
I fucking love it.
It is John Carpenter in his heyday, fucking amazing. Kurt Russell, he's not even 30 yet. He's fucking fantastic.
Dude,
it is
best hair in Hollywood. That motherfucker too.
Dude, that will always be one of my favorite movies of all time. I remember watching that movie when I was late teens, early 20s. Like, it's The Thing.
I just
remake.
I just watched a video on YouTube about showing how he knew all along he was it. Now I even forget because I watched competing.
The funny thing about it is there's floating theories everywhere about like.
Well, they drink from the same bottle. The big one is the drinking from the Jameson or whatever it was.
Yes, and some people say it was actually gasoline, and he was testing Keith David because he takes a drink and doesn't flinch.
Yeah,
so he's it. Yeah. Other people think neither of them had it, and they both died. No, John Carpenter's not gonna. He won't even tell you.
I think it's cool. It's cool when they don't tell you.
Of course, because
I think
the movie about anything else is more about human psyche, isolation,
Madness.
Human behavior, being thrust into an absolutely impossible situation, and like just an absolutely phenomenal movie from the start. Here's a quick list of the best remakes of all time. I guess The Departed.
Oh, because it was a Hong Kong. It was originally.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
The Fly.
That was good.
Scarface.
I mean, Scarface is
the Thing.
How you get a scar from eating
pussy? What's wrong? What's wrong with this guy? Yeah. The Heat.
Whoa.
I don't know. I don't know. True Grit was a pretty good remake.
True Grit was a good remake.
Yeah.
First one's good.
Cape Fear.
Ooh. I don't really know.
De Niro. You know who was in the original?
Gregory Peck, right?
And Robert Mitchum played.
Mitchum.
He played.
No, no, Peck was it? Peck was the lawyer,
but Mitchum played the De Niro character.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Fuck, that is.
Dune's remake was fantastic. The new one, dude.
Dune. Okay. I mean, it's just I don't love those as movies as much as I love like Scarface. I mean, Scarface as a movie. Fuck, dude. We were in high school, right?
No.
Out?
Scarface?
I mean, when it came, and we were like, it was like VHS. By the time it like hit VHS.
We were in junior high at best when Scarface came out. Because when
I didn't see it in the theater. I saw it on like VHS or whatever.
No, that would have been child abuse. Hold on.
Scarface is such a good Brian De Palma.
1983. We were 9.
Yeah. So definitely it was out because it started getting big with the 90s hip hop. Remember like all the rappers
Ghetto Boys.
Yeah, Ghetto Boy.
Magnificent Seven.
Okay, so Magnificent Seven is a remake of the Japanese
Seven Samurai.
Yeah,
or
right.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Dude, Dune was so good just because Dennis Villeneuve or whatever his name is.
I always get his name wrong. I love him as a director too. Sicario,
fantastic.
What was the alien one he did?
Arrival, fantastic.
Arrival.
Prisoners.
Oh,
dude,
shit.
Wait, have you seen Prisoners?
Yes.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, and Gyllenhaal.
Fantastic. That movie was badass.
It's
dude.
gritty.
You don't even have to be a parent. I mean, that movie is outrageously good. 310 to Yuma was pretty good.
Here 310 to Joey's talking about it. Joey, yeah, 310 to the new 310 to Yuma was surprisingly good.
That was Russell Crowe, Ben, what's his nuts, and Christian Bale. Fantastic.
Bale, yeah. I was thinking Guy Pearce, but you're right. It was Bale, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, Hell or High Water was a great one too.
Oh, is that a remake?
I don't know if that's a remake though.
That was, and Hell or High Water, fantastic movie. That was a Taylor Sheridan. He wrote that movie, the Yellowstone guy whose career is completely blown up. Yeah. Hell or High Water is good. That was funny.
Are you watching Landman? Speaking of John Hamm,
yeah,
you are.
Yeah.
Worth it?
Absolutely. Yeah, because Billy Bob Thornton's fantastic.
I've been watching clips.
It's funny because actually the same. We're talking about the same actor here. The guy from 310 to Yuma, who played one of the bad dudes, Ben Foster.
Ben Foster, that's right.
He was in, what were we talking about?
Hell or High Water. He was in Hell or High Water.
In that movie, he was the wild dog like Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
From the you're just like, dude, you're burning it at both ends here. Like you're gonna this is all gonna catch up with you.
I like when he's talking about drinking. He's like, drinking this beer. He goes, yeah. He goes, I can't get drunk off beer.
Yeah. The other one, Hell or High Water, one of the best scenes in that movie is when Jeff Bridges and his partner sit down in that restaurant. The waitress, she's from she is. It's the best waitress scene maybe in the history of film. She starts, what do you want? What don't you want? And they start telling. She's like, I wasn't. That weren't no question. Like she's like, that fucking great scene. That guy, Jeff Bridges' partner, is in Yellowstone. Which have you watched Yellowstone?
Yeah, but not with any kind of regularity. And then it kind of. I want to get into Landman.
What about? Hold on.
Tombstone was.
What about Tombstone? Was that a remake?
I don't think it was a remake. It was a fantastic fucking movie. Kurt Russell. I didn't realize how much I enjoyed the shit out of Kurt Russell movies. Like Escape from New York, filmed in St. Louis.
Okay, by the way, I just rewatched it because I found it somewhere. Prime. I don't know where it was. Just 80s brilliance. Lee Van Cleef.
Dude,
I mean, he's got that. He comes with this John Wayne one-liner shit that is just beautiful, just like the shit from The Hateful Eight. Like it's just like you wonder. Like the thing that I find nuts about all of these actors is like it's like you've got a crystal ball with some of the choices that you make. Like But like these dudes are doing shit that they would gladly do for free, and instead they just pump out amazing shit time after time, and they're just icons. Like Captain Ron.
Yeah,
Kurt
Captain
Russell.
Ron. That's right. I mean, he's all Big Trouble. He is hilarious in Big Trouble in Little China.
He pulls out the John Wayne shit in that movie.
That's well, yeah.
But I mean,
it's also
like,
the funny
he's hamming it up. So is that John Carpenter? I think it is, man.
I don't know. I don't know if that's John. I mean, Skip from New York obviously is, and the thing is, The Hateful Eight was really good, but it took me watching it a second time to kind of appreciate what. And I love Tarantino. I fucking love his shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Inglourious Bastards is one of my it's just all-time favorite.
Big Trouble in Little China was John Carpenter.
Oh, it was.
You know, the other one that's crazy is, again, I don't want to cut you off, but
do it.
No. Hateful Eight, really good. I got it. It's way down on my list, and he's possibly my favorite director too. But like, I would put Jackie Brown above it. I rewatched that, dude. What's his name? Robert Forster. He got nominated for an Oscar for his performance in the movie. He's just that, he came in late in Breaking Bad too, or no, or was it like, yeah, he did.
Yeah,
in Breaking Bad
Breaking
and
Bad.
in El Camino.
Yeah.
Fantastic character actor. Just a genius role, and I love how Tarantino, he just plucks random guys. John Travolta, Bruce Willis, Robert Forster.
He sees character actors, but then he even used Leo. He turned, like, once upon a time, he turned Leo and Brad kind of against, not each other, but against themselves. Like, here are these incredibly good looking, not character actors, they're fucking movie stars, but kind of made it like on the grittier side of it, kind of somehow made them character actors.
100%. Well, I mean, so like, good with that he did. And like that whole scene when DiCaprio is on the verge of killing himself in that trailer, 100% improvised.
Yeah.
It was all,
well,
they basically just let him go.
Yeah. He said he'd just yell out a couple of things like to get him pissed off about going, and but that it was all him. I mean, Leo's just an incredible actor too. He just really is. Okay, so this is Adam Puchta Hunter's Red. This is a Missouri wine. I have no idea if this is going to be any motherfucking good or not. It's a Hoosier wine. It came with a twist cap.
Well, that's fine.
No, I know.
We'll let her breathe for a sec.
Yeah. It's in the $12 range. I forget how much it was, but it was in the $12-13 range. Both of these were. I didn't want to go too low, but St. Louis vineyards, because it's about the same as Virginia vineyards. Like we're on the right
latitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in fact, Virginia vineyards owe a lot of their success from vines that were from
Herman.
Yeah.
From
Herman.
whatever.
Yeah.
Defiance, Herman.
Yeah.
Have you been out there at all?
I have. It's been forever since I've been out there. I should go this.
Yeah.
Oliver, or who did Paris with Love? I don't know. You know what though, with Christopher Waltz is I liked him in Inglourious Bastards. I'd like him in Django Unchained too, I guess.
I mean, nothing like winning back-to-back Oscars with the same director. I mean, tell me what you're thinking about Inglourious Bastards. What are you gonna say?
He is great for that part, but the truth is, outside of Tarantino, I don't like him as an actor. I think he kind of is a ham. He's kind of like, because he's one of those. I mean, look, they're all short, but he's like a shrunken Kurt Russell though. He's got like big head, hair, but he's a tiny guy. I mean, they work well on camera. That's why they're all like short.
Okay, going back to Tarantino, that's another dude that he plucked out of nowhere for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't know.
Like the opening scene of Inglourious Bastards has to go down as one of the best openings that you could ever. I mean, he is icy, calculated, just bizarro, like and just the perfect whatever you want to call him. He's basically, I think he's supposed to be like Satan incarnate. He's just, he's like what is he, a colonel in the Nazi army? And I mean, he's just in the SS. He's perfect. And then of course, luckily, he threw him a bone and let him be an awesome good guy.
Yeah.
And Django.
That was the second one too. I got the first scene. Well, just to go back to Inglourious Basterds, that very first scene, the two scenes that I just love the whole fucking movie. But for me, it's that first scene. It's a Western. Because it's like the car driving 100%. From way the
what was he doing? Off. Was he chopping wood?
Yeah, it was like chopping wood. Yeah. It's very, he loves Western.
His daughter, he's there with the dude's there with his daughters. They're on this fucking dairy farm.
Oh God, so good. And then the reveal that they're underneath the floor, and
there's another hidden scene where he calls the daughter over and what's his name? Schultz? I
think so. Yeah, I think
where he shakes the girl's hand, and if you don't notice, you're not going to notice. But as he's shaking her, he's feeling
her pulse,
and it's racing. And that's when he's like, "I know what's going on. You're harboring enemies of the state, aren't you?"
And then the bar scene. In the tent,
what do you call that? Is that like the classic Mexican standoff scene, kind of?
Yeah. He's like, fucking. He goes, you know why they say, or what is it with never getting a gunfight in a basement? What the fuck?
Oh, Brad Pitt was, yeah.
Oh, goddamn! Now I'm forgetting the line. Like a couple glasses of wine, I'm forgetting.
Well, they almost made it, but it was the three.
It was
He did it wrong. He did it wrong.
Yeah.
He went. What did he do? He went like that.
Yeah, he did like
instead of like that, and that was it. Because what's crazy, and you more than anyone I've ever met would understand that officer who was sitting at the other table picked up on some accent nonsense and came over and just fucked the whole thing up. Like, you know what I mean? Like is that what it was?
Yeah, he was like a major, and he was like, I don't understand your accent.
He picked up on
you
some
say
bullshit.
You're from here.
He asked him where he was from, and he obviously Fassbender's character had that down. It didn't work though.
Mexicans Jew standoff. Yeah, that's right. No, neither. I'm not Mexican or Jewish, but so yeah, Stiglitz. Yeah, the major comes and he's like,
dude.
And then
I've sent that to you before. The flashback of Hugo Stiglitz.
Yeah, so fucking good, man. Fucking Stiglitz. Misty-eyed girl. Okay, I'm listening from the start. My dad worked in DC when The Exorcist was filmed, and we lived in McLean. Yeah. My mom and I were going to be in the movie as extras during the stair scene. Oh, nice. Yeah. I mean, I pass those stairs at Georgetown all the time. I forget I'm ridiculously forgetting the name of the bridge. It's just a huge staircase. It goes
out.
So it like goes. I forget that street down there, but you walk up. I think it puts you up on M Street. But it puts you on the kind of the main Georgetown. What's going on? Oh, Blue Chip. That was a good movie. What do you think of Blue Chips? You remember that?
The basketball movie?
Yeah, basketball movie.
That was a remake? Is that what he's saying?
No, I think it's just
what's that? SB. What's that?
Oh, Stone Vet. He's just
okay.
SV Stone Vet. Oh man. With the Kush and the red wine. Like
dude, here. Let's go back.
Okay, quick. Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. Back. This is crazy. Look, there's a bunch of these. These are again just people that lived that were born in St. Louis, lived their lives, and then shipped out. Kevin Nealon.
Really?
100%.
Dude, I need to show you this.
Wait, did we talk about Mary Hart or Mary Fran? Bob Newhart's wife?
Yeah.
All right.
Here, I gotta show you. Have you seen? No, I'm asking if you've seen it. Probably.
I got another one for you. This is good.
Okay, here, save it. Tell me that this isn't the best goddamn military recruiting commercial you've ever seen in your fucking life. Oh no, why can't we hear it? Wait. Okay. You're gonna have to tell me how that tastes. It looks different. It looks juicy.
I'm gonna let it breathe.
Sure, the United States Marine Reserve teaches you a lot, like how to take a beachhead, how to defend yourself. And did you know some Marines even get to drive tanks?
A Corvette. Watch how he does
After
this.
the 6-month training period, your weekend duty is always close to home. And like all good Marines, you're always on the ready.
Get some.
Think about
You're
joining
always on
up
the
with
ready,
the United States
motherfucker.
Marine Corps Reserve. We're looking for a few good men.
Oh, it doesn't get any better than that.
All right, you gotta do me a favor.
Yep.
Pull this guy up.
Okay.
Gregory.
Peck
Spore letter.
or what?
SPORLEDER. He went to U City.
Oh,
He was in The Rock. And he was
Yeah.
you know what else he was in is True Romance. Had a little role in True Romance.
yeah. He's a very unique looking
Totally, 100%. Yeah.
kind of dude. So he's a bit older than
Scroll down a little bit. How old is he?
60.
Okay.
He's 60.
Yeah, U City.
He went to grew up in U City.
Yep.
American
And then he
actor.
went to Webster U, right up the street.
Black Hawk Down. That's right. He
Oh,
plays
and
one of the
Black Hawk
guys-
Down
yeah.
too. And he went to U City and then went to Webster U. Like,
Huh.
you know, like,
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
yeah.
It is a Marine fantasy thing. It's just one of my favorites because it's exactly how we picture ourselves.
It totally is.
And it's
I have
not.
no doubts about that.
And it's just it's like just like with the SEAL, the joke is, how do you know who in the bar is a Marine? Don't worry, he's about to tell you.
All right, look up this guy. I'm not going to show you his picture. Lavelle, LAVELL,
ELL.
Crawford.
Oh yeah. Breaking Bad.
Yep. Pattonville and then Missouri Western.
No, I think what got me is I was super arrogant, and then I was like, well, fuck it. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to join the Marines. And then, because you can ask,
I thought that my memory of what you're talking about right now is that when you were talking with your dad said, if you're going to do this, then you need to do it the right way.
Yeah. Well, because so after I'd done that, because they were like, are you sure you want to do this? First of all, they were acting like I was saying, I want to cut a leg off. It was 1993 for fuck's sake. Nothing was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I was going to jail.
Yeah.
It was just, but back then, there wasn't like cell phones or anything or email. You were kind of away. But yeah, when I went and talked to the Army recruiter too. The Army recruiter was like, oh, we'll give you way more than the Marines will give you. And I went and talked. That's when I talked to my dad. And my dad's like, he wasn't even as diplomatic as you were saying. He was like, no, you're going to join the Marines.
Because of his brothers or cousins or what?
No, to get me disciplined.
Okay.
Because I was,
much needed.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck. Are you kidding? Beyond needed. It was great. It was, the interesting thing is I'm sure with the Army too, but if you want to go the route of having somebody on top of you and doing all that shit, there's ways to do it. This chick too?
You remember her?
No.
The Hangover?
Oh,
She was one of the cops.
she was the cop. Yeah. Oh my God, such a great. I wish we wouldn't get. I'll get hit with copyright shit if I play like clips.
Oh my bad. Are we good?
Oh no.
We did it? All right.
No. I just mean if I play, because I was thinking like, man, I'd love to play the taser clip because Rob Riggle
In the face.
yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So St. Louis and then went to Mizzou.
Wow. on top of me. No, but I mean, just if you want to be like that, there's a way to do it where you can go that kind of route. But if you like, I did one deployment, and then I went to embassy duty, and then I got the officer program, and then I went into then I went into the infantry, and then I went into recon. Like I found my way out of, I mean, there's definitely, but like if you're good to go, they'll let you kind of do this. It's amazing what you can get away with. But also at the same time, man, at the end of the day, the Marine Corps kind of ran its course. Like it does. Like after 10 years, I was like, okay, I am actually kind of tired of you being so controlling. Yeah. And then the army's like fucking, especially at the time, it was the Army Reserves, the PSYOP unit, like way laid back. I couldn't believe the difference.
There's a reason for that, though.
Yeah, totally. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it was the Silkies.
Why calm? Why calm?
Because the infantry was it was going to take me a year to get into the infantry, which is counter to what you fucking think.
You mean like their version of 11 Bravo stuff? You mean?
Yeah. So the Marine Corps it's 0311. It's 11 Bravo. Yeah. You would think like, oh, they would just always need grunts. Well, there's only so many slots, and Clinton, because I went in tail end of '93, so Clinton had been president already. They were doing the drawdowns, and so there weren't fucking slots. You had to wait 18 months to go fucking go infantry
to even get into boot camp.
No, to go infantry.
So what does that mean?
It would mean, okay, so they put you on what's called the delayed entry program. Okay, so you get a slot. They say, okay, like the easiest for me was comm. They're like, hey, you're basically going to be in the infantry anyway. You're going to be a radio operator, go. And they're like, you only need to wait 6 months for that. And so what it is, they project out slots. And then if they were trying to thin out the herd on the drawdown.
But I guess what I'm saying is,
but y'all go to the same boot camp.
From the time that you sign on the dotted line, that time frame is when you get on the bus. That's 6 months or 18 months.
Yeah,
so you essentially would have needed to stay for another year, knock out another year of school if you hadn't gone comm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, I need to get the fuck. I need. Yeah. My dad's right.
Well, I mean, like, I can't even imagine how valuable the comm school shit was for your entire career, though. Anyways, right? I mean, that had to have been a selling point for them. I would think. I don't know.
No, not really.
It was just fast track.
Well, it was. I could get in quicker, and I could be in an infantry unit.
Let me follow up then.
Okay.
Were you a comm guy your first combat deployment?
No. Well, yes.
Did you have that? Did you have the whip on you the whole?
Oh no.
Was that antiquated shit?
Not antiquated, but no, we weren't using that. Most of the radio stuff was through the vehicles, through SINGARs, or they call SINGARs.
That was that your number one job aside from the obvious other shit.
Yeah, that was my job. I was a recon Marine. I was a 0321 also, but they count that as your
in 2003.
Yeah,
you had already done recon school then in 2003.
Yeah. And then 2001 or 2001 is when I did it. But I did comm stuff, and then they gave me I'm trying to look at here. I don't know this guy.
Now, you're not a lot of people will. There's that, the movie The Highlander, which is also on my one of my favorite movies of all time. He was actually in the show that they like the syndicated Highlander show.
You liked that movie? I mean, I like the movie for its
Highlander?
That guy barely spoke English. He's a dude who do Greystoke or whatever it was.
I'm not going to argue with what you're saying about the nerddom that I'm bringing in. I'm not going to.
I love it.
I fucking love it.
It's perfect, dude.
But the reality is, you got to look at his resume though.
Born in St. Louis, Missouri.
Just look at that.
get it bigger for everybody.
Oh wait, it doesn't say on the. He went to SLU High.
Went to SLU, drafted Vietnam infantry, lived in Vancouver. Do they have his like military time? Is this he's the guy? Damn, he was in a lot of shit.
Totally. But again, just one of those other random people that, you know, grew up in St. Louis and went to SLU and then went into Vietnam.
Holy crap. Can you imagine this? Went to fucking Vietnam as a grunt. Right? And then comes home and then gets struck by a car. And you have to have his legs amputated.
Wait, no.
Which injured his legs and forced them both to be amputated.
Holy shit, I didn't know that part. I missed that. That's insane.
How fucking oh my god.
That is insanely bad luck. Jesus.
It helped. So to go back to the comm thing, it helped. I mean, having the radios and knowing the radios and shit, like I liked that job. But you know, it's funny in the Army, they teach the guys, the infantry dudes, just how to do that job. In the Marine Corps, it's a job itself. But
is that why? Because like that's the whole tip of the spear. You can't fuck around and miscommunicate.
No, I don't know.
Nonsense shit.
I
know
guess.
What I mean,
I guess
like,
so.
Just like we have no time for fucking like
no
missing fucking communication. Like,
by the way, it happened. We were in. No, they don't think in those terms. I don't know what I wouldn't know why they classify it separately. Like the Army does it differently than the Army does, but like I don't know why, but it did happen, dude. We were so I was the crypto NCO, meaning all the encrypted, the keys, right? The encryption keys and all that you got to load into the radios. And I have to go to it was my job to go to division each month and then get the new crypto, and then I keep it in our fucking vault and all that shit. And then it sucks, dude, because it was a lot of fucking. You have to keep track of fucking everything. How you destroyed
they would reset the key.
Yeah,
once a month.
That's
so you would go out for 3 or 4 weeks, come back and redo. I mean, because you were out. I mean, wouldn't you leave?
Yeah, totally.
What was the longest you were away from base?
Oh, you mean like a training? Like if you're out in the field?
No, in 2003, like where you were a couple weeks or
days? Yeah, a couple of weeks, 3 weeks maybe for CACs. I think maybe 3 weeks max.
Out there on your own, food and water.
Oh no!
Digging.
No. You're out and you have missions and shit, but you're in a bivouac site. I mean, you're sleeping it. They treat it like they call it Mojave Viper now. Army calls it training center.
Well, I guess what I really mean is how long away from a bathroom,
but
shower.
Well, that
weeks.
Yeah. Well, in the invasion, it was
months?
4. No,
okay.
The longest I feel like was the invasion. That was like 4 weeks. I think 3 weeks and some change.
Baby wipes.
And we had them. Yeah, but that at a certain point, that's diapers.
It's just.
But you're in your mop. You're in your fucking mop gear, dude, and it's got like a charcoal lining and shit. And like, if you unzip it, like if somebody like take it off, and you're like, oh
Jesus, like a bag of hockey equipment.
Yeah. It's like a fucking dirty diaper you found on the beach. Oh, but they when we crossed the border, so division but during the invasion they were changing crypto very quickly. I don't know if it was once a week. It might have been once a week, maybe more. I don't remember, but it wasn't any more than once a week, right? And you had to roll over. Well, division where I get the crypto, it's not like I can ship the fucking crypto. And it's in a little computer box called CYZ10. And they rolled over and we didn't have the new crypto at one point. And luckily we were in a place where we could run up and go get it. But like we were down on comms. Yeah. Fucking 1st Recon Battalion was down on comms for like 6 hours maybe or something. Nobody knew what was going on. We didn't know it was a roll. We didn't know it was a rollover. What the fuck was going on with it? So hey, get out, be good, man. Sorry, I'm not really paying attention much to the chat on this one. You guys oh yeah, totally. This guy.
So he plays So Ledoux, he went to Ledoux.
He looks like he went to Ledoux, doesn't he?
He really fucking does. He's got a face you'd like to just give him one right in his suckhole. So,
remember when we fucking fought the Ledoux soccer team?
Yeah, I do remember that. I remember Jonay getting into it. Yeah, he thumped some dude a couple times, but he went to Ledoux Clayton. But he played a great kind of cool character in the show Scandal. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
kind of like ex-military kind of.
I don't.
Not.
I didn't really get into that show. That's Kerry Washington, right?
Yes, it was good though. That
totally
had me for a couple seasons, and he played. He would just come in. He was just kind of like not a cleaner is the wrong word, but kind of but kind of a cool character.
I always thought there was going to be those.
He's like
jobs.
our age. I feel like maybe a little. older.
52. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. I'm just like a year older.
Jesus.
Pat, I can go weeks without talking to my boss as a kiddo, Marine, her damn self. I just need to know what's expected and I'll get it done. I know what you're thinking to say. Oh, well. That calls for a fucking.
How about you navigate these nuts, motherfucker?
That was my first.
You fucking retard. You're fucking retarded, bro. God fucking damn. Google it. Jesus fuck. I mean, it's not fucking hard. Holy fucking goddamn dog shit.
Oh, man. Hippie rants are the fucking best. Why don't you navigate these nuts, motherfucker? Well, I'm a male Marine. What else you got here? Where are we at here? Oh, fuck, we're at an hour. Let's look through. Oh,
Still,
well, how is that wine?
It's pretty sweet.
It's sweet.
It is. Cannonball that.
Oh, fuck that. Cannonball. Oh, dynamite hack coming right at you. Cannonball.
Here, I got another. I got to keep going.
Okay.
I can't.
Do them.
I can't. I can't not do this.
Hey. The whole point is to do it. So. Oh,
Cannonball Run.
Bert Convey. He was also what?
Weekend Warriors, Hero at Large, Cannonball Run.
Look at that fucking hair.
He looks like Tom Jones.
He does. He looks like a fucking frittata Tom Jones, or like a. I mean, my hair's kind of.
You could pull him off, right?
I know. I feel like I fucking could. Bert.
Oh, dude. Here.
She believes in me. I don't want to play this. I wish I could play this fucking song. They got born 33. Oh, fuck, he's older than my dad. St. Louis, Missouri. She believes in me. He's got his own wiki fandom page. All right, who else you got? Oh wait, here.
All right, Todd with 2 D's.
All right, hold on. Todd 2 D's.
SUSSMAN.
Tom Sussman? Who is that?
Oh
yeah.
He was in Taking of the Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop 2.
That's what I was. He's that.
Another face that's hard to move.
Yeah. God, these guys. I mean, half of them. You start really looking and you're like, man, if you got to look like the dude, who's the guy, Miami Vice movie, right?
Which is an absolute piece of Michael Mann genius.
Thank you. Absolutely. I think it is highly under. It's a little bit of a mess in parts, but
I guess, but
it's like
it may have been the coolest character that Jamie Foxx has ever played.
Yeah, I like.
He talk about cold.
Yeah,
he was badass.
He was.
The scene when they bust his girlfriend out of the trailer is a piece of fucking operational genius, dude. And the way they come in off the water and they're coordinating with home and the helicopters and shit, just absolutely just dynamite.
Filming of them on the boats and everything. It's like fucking Malick, Michael Mann's Terrence Malick kind of, where it's like a tome poem.
100%. No.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me just. All right, good.
I've not seen this. His claim to fame, but he was in To Live and Die in L.A., which is kind of I think like an 80s classic.
I need to rewatch that.
Oh, back to Michael Mann.
And
I need to do this. I need to watch The Thief.
Yes.
With
James Caan.
James Caan. Did you see it?
It's free. I have, but I
found it. I think it's on Tubi or something like that.
It's on YouTube. Well, it's on YouTube, premium or whatever.
You did see it?
So I have seen it, yeah. But then I was gonna rewatch it the other day, and I started to, and I couldn't keep my fucking eyes open. Like, not because of the movie, it was just late. And I was like, I can't.
I got to stop and rewatch.
I can't power through it. It's just so good. I mean, Michael Mann is.
I mean, dude, look.
Collateral is such an incredible fucking movie too.
It's fantastic, and I mean, like, the other thing is, like, with talk about perfect movies. The Last of the Mohicans is way up there. I cannot not stop on that movie when I'm like scrolling or whatever, like, channel surfing, whatever. Like, that movie is and obviously Heat.
Heat is just one of those movies. I literally will pick it up wherever it is, and I've seen it so many goddamn times, and I just love it so much. Where it's like, oh, okay, I just want to watch
because you know what's coming.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, okay, I can't. Let me just watch this little part.
I would say that, like, our buddy Dennis Villanueva is kind of like a modern version of him. They have a very similar, like, it's just almost every scene is just crisp and amazing.
Yeah,
like
they're not they're similar in that sense. Is that the tones are
the tone of the cinematography, whatever filters he's using, are nuts.
Or just how Mann did Miami Vice. It was like the first major thing, studio film on digital. And then it was so he could get all the light, so he could shoot at night without lights. Mm-hmm. It is so cool. But yes, it is that way, in that they're kind of tone poems a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, just think of the beginning of Sicario. It's all bleached out. Just the way it looks,
shit.
Yeah, it gives you this whole like
when he gives you those wide pan views of like Juarez, and when they're coming through the desert,
that is
down there and shit.
Dude, that is brilliant. That border crossing is fucking brilliant.
That scene, she was amazingly cast. I mean, Josh Brolin, again, when they're interviewing her and she turns around and looks at him and he's sitting there, he's like wearing flip-flops.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
dude,
and again, Benicio del Toro, the backstory, the way it ended, just an absolutely perfect movie. And the next one too was awesome too.
Well, and you initially think it's her movie. You're seeing
100%,
but it's it's Benicio del Toro's movie.
It's him getting revenge on his family. I mean,
and it is such an interesting, because I didn't at first, God, I just fucking love this movie. But when you first see it, when I first saw it, I was thinking, oh, it's her story. Mm-hmm. It's not her story. It's his story
100%.
From her vision.
Yeah.
So like when I'm trying to write shit, this is where I'm like, oh my God, I'm a fucking toddler compared to what.
Well, yes. Well,
like in that kind of thing, like to write it.
And again, I always feel like I'm kind of good at figuring out whatever backstory they're trying to figure out. I didn't quite grasp the CIA, after what happened to him and his family, recruited him to turn him into an assassin. Benicio.
Yeah.
Sicario.
Yeah. It's DOD, but yeah, same thing.
Whatever.
But I got you.
Josh Brolin plays a CIA operative, does he not?
Not DOD.
So
yeah,
not.
But it's the same. CIA. Yes, what you would think of a CIA.
Why? Because the CIA is more out of domestic stuff.
No, that's just how this character was. I'm not saying. I'm saying the character is a DOD guy.
Okay.
Department of Defense, and so DOD actually has the largest intel. It's way bigger than CIA. So what that means is there's a lot of shit to get into. And then you have what that kind of thing. Now you don't ever recruit somebody to be an assassin, but like you do. I want to be very careful on how I say how I fucking talk here because we are live on the fucking interwebs. There is covert action. There's clandestine and then covert. Clandestine means the three things of a clandestine operation are the sponsor of the operation is hidden. The operation itself is hidden. And then the participants are hidden. People do not know. Covert action is like the French underground, where like, hey, we're going to teach you how the SOE Brits did it. Hey, we're going to teach you how to build bombs so you can blow up the railways. Covert action, the sponsor is often hidden. The participants sometimes are hidden. A lot of times a group wants to take claim for it, but sometimes they don't. But the action is known to everybody because it's an explosion. It's a killing or
you guys training Iraqis
to
do so they can take care of themselves and handle their own stuff.
I mean that's the idea, and you work. But most people think of. But anyway, but what my point is, the DOD. It's a title 50, right? It's a different covert action is a very specific type thing, and that's what this would be considered. Now, you're not really recruiting. I mean, it's a movie,
sure,
but like Trump now is saying, "Hey, I'm talking about sending fucking tier 1 dudes at the cartels."
Right?
How would that look? Now, look. I mean, what's crazy is so. It does matter how they get designated. I know I'm getting off the subject here a little bit, but like I went and trained Mexican guys on this stuff, but we were
paramilitary, military, police, what?
Military and intel, they're intel folks. And then it was training. And so because the Obama administration had labeled cartels transnational criminal organizations, which
sounds like a nice term for terrorists.
It is, but terrorism and transnational criminal, it sets off a different money. It sets off a whole bunch of, it's like different rules. Different rules are going. So like there were guys there doing things, but you couldn't go out on a mission with these guys. You're not, that's not your job. They do
because it's like a global political shitstorm if someone gets caught.
Well, it's also it's a way to you don't give everything at once also, and you don't want to put your dues at risk too. Right. I also, again, having a couple of glasses of wine, I do want to be a little bit careful, but like I'm training Mexicans on this stuff. Right? Shit. It's so with counterterrorism, you can do more. When you're saying you're a counterterrorism, because we have partner nations all over the place. Well, obviously, I guess. And so,
keep going.
Yeah, no. We have a partner nation. So yeah, I mean, you train guys, you teach them or whatever. But if you put them in a counterterrorism thing, yeah, now you can start doing some more stuff. And again, I'm not any kind of expert, but yeah, it's funny to hear people having takes on it now, because I mean, we had shooters down there that were helping them, that were teaching them shit. I don't know who this guy is.
So there's a show on Netflix that's the first season is spectacular. It's called The Killing, and this guy's on it.
The Killing.
Yes.
Oh, the Brits, right? Isn't that it?
No, it's just like some kind of hodunk town. There's a killing. You would recognize the actress in it. She was in World War Z. He plays, I think, one of the cops. And again, usually when I'm watching a show or a movie, I'll start looking up the cast.
Totally.
And I'm like, oh, there you go. There's another one. Did you watch Bloodline?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So here's another one. Do that. Put Bloodline in there.
Yeah.
Or
nobody from St. Louis in that
what?
Bloodline.
Oh yeah.
Is there?
Go to the cast right there.
Oh,
So his crazy brother, the one
Ben Mendelsohn.
Nope. Keep going. His name was Kevin.
Oh, Kevin Rayburn.
Yeah, that dude went to DeBerg. Remember him? He was like the loose cannon brother.
Oh, that's funny. He went to DeBerg.
Yeah.
God, man, so yeah, I guess we're at an hour and a half. We got 32 people here. Maybe we got some survey. Have you ever seen this movie?
Oh my holy crap. Surveillance does. I hate those.
It sounds like a dude from the guy that voices that one character in Archer.
It's Sam Worthing, Sam something. It's a Bronco Gentleman. It's
Jesus.
the dude. It's the dude who made
It looks like a knockoff Beastmaster movie or something.
Oh shit! What was the Napoleon? It's the dude who made Napoleon Dynamite. He made another movie. His next movie was called Bronco Gentleman, and it was this, and it is a
just a
acid trip of a fucking
shit show.
Yeah.
I like this woman. She got balls. I like that.
That's that Stolen Valor murder burglar, dude. The new guy is Jason. We grew up together. He lives down the street. It's St. Louis, so everybody's kind of down the street. But we're both in Webster, back in Webster. So yeah, that's
Look at this. Who's the guy that also loves Archer? Wait. Jody.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, Jody.
I mean, Archers. Dude, the first 3 seasons, I think it started kind of getting weird. I didn't like it. They
jumped the shark a little bit. I would say the first 5 are dynamite.
How long did it go?
They're still going, I think. Like but to your point, you've seen it start to finish a couple times.
Yeah. Oh, well, the first few seasons.
So
probably
more. The way that they do shit, like, have you ever seen the Eiger Sanction, the Clint Eastwood movie?
No.
Which is they do an episode in Archer where that's the one where they go to Switzerland and they have to climb a mountain.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You remember that one at all? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Like,
no, yeah. Totally. I do.
I
didn't realize that was on that Clint Eastwood movie. I've never watched it. Comes up all the time.
It comes Sanction?
Yeah, like
dude, it's phenomenal.
Pops up in like a recommended, and
dude, it's phenomenal. You would fucking love it. He plays this. I mean, literally, Clint Eastwood plays this guy who is a art professor, art collector, ex-assassin who has to go and climb this mountain to take a guy out.
I mean,
and it's insane. And like George Kennedy is in it. It's just an absolute Clint Eastwood in his prime, awesome action movie. It's phenomenal.
That Indiana Jones, a mix between, I always thought like, oh, this is what I'm gonna be, is like a mix between like Indiana Jones and that guy,
archaeology professor who's not afraid to kill.
Yeah, who's great into wine,
and like, you know, every girl that he teaches wants to bang him.
Yeah.
And like, just
I got 1 out of 3.
Well, I mean, like, it's just like, exactly. And like, yeah, it's just the characters that like George Lucas has come up with. Like, it's genius.
I mean,
like Indiana Jones.
But that's just Harrison Ford too, though. I mean, Han Solo,
dude. Within a year, that man
or a ninja. I wanted to be a ninja.
I mean, Harrison Ford within a 2-year span made Star Wars or Empire Strikes Back, Blade Runner, and Indiana Jones.
I know.
I mean, what do you? What he's just got to be like, are you shitting me?
What do you think of the new Blade Runner?
I liked it.
I did too.
That's also Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I forgot when we were talking about it. I forgot about
Ryan Gosling was.
I like him as an actor.
Super cool. Again, because of the way the movie is filmed and directed, it's just beautiful. That guy his shit. The movies he makes are just aesthetically pleasing across the board. And like,
I mean, the first one had such a cool grit.
I guess you could call
it. They both were great, though. I think I like this first one better.
People shit on the first one because they think it's slow and boring. I think it's fucking genius. And you know, you might have an opinion, but I mean, it's like the epitome of a noir film.
Yeah,
like it's just nuts, and the cast is nuts, and like, you know,
that's almost all I watch now. I hardly watch any right now. I'm just on a kick of like, I am like deep diving in just because it's free. Also, me and Hippie, we do this show. If I can get you on for one of these. Well, you can't smoke, but we just smoke and kind of mystery science theater sort of
I love
the
it.
show.
That's my wheelhouse.
Yeah, it's fun as fuck. I love those old movies. It's interesting to watch them because a lot of them are bad. There's a lot that are bad. I mean,
they don't hold up in certain things,
and storyline is often really not great. But one thing I've noticed is you really notice that Humphrey Bogart is different than the other actors. Like you're
talking about African Queen,
or just
like
I'm talking about like
Maltese Falcon stuff.
For sure, those. But I just mean like, I mean, because those are like showcasing his job. You know what he's doing. Yeah, to me. But like, there's one. It's like New York Confidential or Any Given Block. Like these really one-off ones that you, I guess, unless you kind of knew them. I didn't know. It just I just searched on YouTube, and he is even in those really just B movies. A lot of them
still.
You're like, oh, this dude is a different.
He's a mutant.
Yeah, it's like a different kind of thing. Yeah, I like the noir stuff. That's what that's what I really liked with the Blade Runner aspects. Yeah. It doesn't always work. The Bloodline, the show Bloodline, which was great,
fantastic,
fucking great.
Ben Mendelsohn,
he's
a mutant.
Killing Him Softly with Brad Pitt. Ben Mendelsohn's in it.
He must have a small role.
He plays an Australian.
Is that
he's the junkie?
Harrison Ford and Brad Pitt?
Not Harrison Ford. It's Killing Him Softly. It's James Gandolfini plays a small part.
Oh, yes.
Brad Pitt's the hitman. Okay. They try and kind of correlate it to the. It's a bunch of Sopranos dudes,
really.
And but Ray Liotta is great in it,
really.
He's
another mutant.
Yeah. Just where they're just special. All right, let's see here. What do we got here? We're in an hour and a half. We could, I don't know. I mean, Casablanca is legit one of my favorite. I mean, it's got to be my top 10. I don't know what my top 10 would be, but I feel like Apocalypse Now, Casablanca are going to be on there. What the fuck else? I mean, there's so many good movies that I fucking just love.
It's too subjective.
Ronin. It's such a great movie.
I can never stop on. I mean, Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, driving to Panama City with my family, I read that story, which is a Stephen King short story.
Yeah.
Rita Hayworth and the Shawshank Redemption. So I was 16 or 17 reading that book, and then the movie comes out. And that movie got hosed during the Oscars because it came out with like Forrest Gump and some other shit. And it is.
I mean, think about how much better of a movie than Forrest Gump it is. I think
it puts it to shame.
Yeah.
And Forrest Gump, I like it. It's good.
I do too.
But Shawshank is so raw and beautiful. Talk about a perfect movie. It's got to be up there. I mean, top 20 at minimal.
Ray Liotta in Goodfellas. I mean, Ray Liotta in a lot of stuff, by the way. Goodfellas, which I rewatched with my son.
Which, again, he's so young that in his mom was dying of cancer when they were filming that movie. So when they filmed the scene when the fucking douchebag neighbor across the street put his hands on her, and she tells him, and he comes over and he walks across the street and fucks the dude up.
Yeah,
he was
brutal,
harboring a shitload of fucking emotion and anger because of what his mom was going through at the time, and it's just perfect.
I mean, I can picture seething. The picture of him walking across.
It's pure adrenaline. I don't even know if he was acting. And that he would probably tell you. He would have told you he wasn't. Like,
I like how though that he was also a cokehead for a while, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, no, they just they'd have us stay up all night to get that coked out effect."
100%. Yeah. Well, also you gotta hand it to him because the shoeless Joe Jackson and Field of Dreams that he played was fucking on point. Like,
yeah, Field of Dreams. Somebody's just
totally. Like he was something special.
Bull Durham for me is a fine. Like it was kind of cool watching it. When he's like, but the only scene I really remember is the throwing the pitch in the bat, outside the bar.
And he misses him and he breaks the window.
Yeah. But there's not much. I think the better Kevin Costner baseball movie is The Perfect Game or whatever it is when he's the pitcher going through a divorce or whatever. And it's like, and he's going for the no. It's really, I really like that movie.
I mean, Field of Dreams will send you into a whirlwind of what the fuck's going on, but it's still James Earl Jones.
Yeah. No, it's still
weirdly, it's a beautiful piece of art. But
Tin Cup was a good movie. Underrated.
Tin Cup, by far one of the best sports movies ever made.
I fucking love it. And then how it's so perfect how he fucks it up.
It ends.
Yeah, and he's just like he just refuses to
lay up. Yeah, I mean it's beautiful.
What's the chick's name?
Renee Russo.
Yeah, she looked good.
Yeah,
really fucking
she was
good
in her
that
prime.
too. Yeah. All right. Well, we are an hour and a half. I think. What do you think of this?
I think it's pretty good.
It definitely tastes better after a glass.
No taste buds. Yeah, no, it's good. We're gonna finish it, friends.
It is
guaranteed. It's a little sweet, but it's fine.
It's definitely sweeter. It makes you realize how dry the other one was.
Sure.
It's definitely a little bit sweeter. So I'll pull it up on the.
Oh, you got two from him.
I didn't know what we were gonna do, and
here's the other one, friends.
This is the best way to do this. This is the absolute best way to do this. This is Adam Puchta, AdamPuchta. Puchta. It's a Judge's Air. This is the one we haven't had yet. Don't think we're gonna make it through that. And then this is Hunter's Red. It's Adam Puchta. This is a medium-bodied, non-caked. God, my eyes are fucked. Non-caked, semi-dry wine with a fruit-forward, jammy nose. Something at ripe cherry. It's juicy. The shit is juicy, but it's actually good.
Yeah, it is.
It's good. I like the first one better. I think I like the Italian wine better. Both go fantastic with this fucking Kush. I'm hardly even smoking any of this, to be honest.
Jody, I don't see a number rating on there, but it's good.
Oh, yeah, that what is the number rating?
I don't know. I don't know where it would be.
So what do you got going there? 120? Oh, 120, 121, whatever it takes. I don't know. I don't really know wine that well. This is the worst part about having with crackers. I brought a charcuterie board of meat and cheese, so we didn't eat it. I actually even look how fucking gay I went. I even got I put chocolates out. Not quite two boys fucking gay, but pretty gay. I thought, I don't know. This is the first time doing this. So we will definitely be, am I saying it wrong? Charcuterie? Yeah. But we'll be doing this. This was just sort of a test run. I mean, not a test run. I mean, it's, it's real, man. It's live, baby. I didn't promote it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I didn't promote it at all. I should promote it to Webster people.
No, we're not.
About to get funky up in here. Got the dogs. The dogs are upstairs.
It's awfully quiet up there, by the way, which is
yeah. Well, I think they wore each other out.
Oh, 100%.
We should get some videos. We'll throw some videos up maybe. All I needed was flowers. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, did you ever see House of a Thousand Corpses?
No.
Rob Zombie's movie?
No. Any good?
It's fantastic. There's a broad from St. Louis in that one. Other than that, I think we covered it. I think we nailed it.
Well, I appreciate you doing all the fucking
dude,
printing this shit out. I cannot believe
there's more though. That's the thing. There's more. I'm sure we're missing someone. There's got to be someone that's
listen, we got 30.
You're forgotten. You're forgetting about whatever.
Here, well, fuck it. Let's just keep.
I mean, there's obviously
we got half a bottle of wine here.
Red Fox. There's
Red Fox.
Nikki Glazer. I mean, come on. What is it called? Harlem Nights. You shitting me?
Oh, Cedric.
No, like the Eddie Murphy movie with Red Fox.
He was Cedric the Entertainer's from St. Louis.
And Cedric the Entertainer, Nikki Glazer.
Oh wait, Cedric's not in.
No,
Nights. What am I thinking?
Red Fox.
Red Fox. Yeah. Man, Jane Fisher too. I don't know. Oh, Chris Red. Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. What was he in?
He's. Let's see. If you just
he's
the
something
guy
that's big right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
What? Near. Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live. Yeah. He's a St. Louis kid. Hell yeah.
Here, do this guy.
No, wait, I want to see. Hold on, I want to see where he was born in St. Louis, moved to Naperville at a kind of
one of those defectors.
Yeah. Yep, defectors to Illinois. What football team are you rooting for?
I'd like to see Philly do it just because, but I don't care.
No, but I mean, who's your team during the regular season now?
I really don't have one. I mean, obviously, I've been, a Broncos fan since college and since the Rams left. I just like good games. I mean, I like the Chiefs. I'm not a fan per se. If they win, that would be amazing. So I like the Eagles though,
We're talking about it. There's a guy here, there's a Bills fan here.
Oh, dude, that was my team.
Yeah,
100%.
For sure.
I want to see Josh Allen win.
I do too. I mean, mostly I root for him because of OJ, but
yes, of course,
it's my favorite joke. These guys have heard it like 10 times. Like, that's mostly OJ. There it is. AP. Yeah, right, man. Dude, I agree.
100%. Here, you also have to respect greatness. So it's just like they're trying to do something that. The Taylor Swift thing just ruins it for me. I don't really care. I
can't root for Kansas City team.
I get it because we had the Rams and when they played, fuck them. I get it totally. I honestly was rooting for the fucking Redskins, kind of. The Bills. I
was rooting Redskins.
I think Bills Redskins would have been way cooler than what is happening.
Yeah,
just because
we're
rookie
running
quarterback and then Josh Allen but I like Saquon Barkley for the Eagles. I mean, I dig the Eagles.
I do too. It's two teams that truthfully, ultimately, except for the Taylor Swift thing, are likable. I mean, Mahomes, by all accounts, he's a
phenom.
Yeah, and it's now that it's these two teams that I don't specifically care about. Now I'm hoping Kansas City wins because a three-peat's never been done.
It's never been done, so it's a badass achievement. I think
just to go 3 times.
So here's the thing, when
Bills, AP.
No, dude. Here, what I really wanted last weekend was to have two clean games with no referee bullshit, and then kind of seeps into it all the time. A couple of the calls that were close, and it's just like I honestly, what I really wanted was for the Bills to just win outright. Make a good stop at the end of the game, win the game. It's done.
Yeah,
and then whoever they play, fine. But the fucking. After all the horse shit that the Redskins have been through with their previous owner and their rookie quarterback, that would have been fucking cool.
And then
DC would be good for DC.
Well, DC liked the Capitals winning. Sorry.
Fuck yeah.
I was like, what the
Hell
fuck?
yeah, dude. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
And then the Blues won the next year. It was fucking badass,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, that was great for us.
Oshie was on the Caps when they won it all. Like, it's just good for everyone. But, you know.
How is the bouquet? It is fruity.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's fruity.
It is
Sweet. It's got a hangover written all over it. That's fine.
yeah. Well, you should get yourself some Kush here.
I'm going to later.
What the yeah, it's so funny. Because my parents are now, but my stepmom, you know, she grew up in Kansas, so KU, all of that. It's always fun to root against KU.
Well, I can attest to that for sure.
Who is this guy?
Have you ever seen Blacklist? It's a pretty good one.
Oh,
what's his nuts? What's the dude's name? James Spader. He's awesome. He's good.
Dude,
He's
him
great
and Pretty in Pink. Was it Pretty in Pink?
Well, even the little character he played in fucking The Office was hilarious. Dude.
Robert California.
Bob California.
Yeah, Bob California. Yeah, he was. He is funny. I was off of The Office because I can't stand John Krasinski.
Well, of course you can. Yeah,
But,
I get it. You ran into him, didn't you?
On
A little bit on the street.
well, I
of,
worked-
DC.
Yeah, I worked on the set of Jack Ryan, which is a terrible fucking show.
Yeah.
But
Which
it
is
was
funny
very
because I told you, I was like, hey, you should watch Jack Ryan. It's pretty good. And then you're like, okay, it's terrible.
Fruity fits the mood. We're just two dudes drinking wine. Nothing fucking.
I'm just going to keep doing this, friend. Sorry.
Dude, do it. Who cares, man? Real good. Sorry, I was just.
God damn, your last name is fucked up.
Jesus.
That lady is that's the first lady. Pull her up. That's the first lady. Or no, after he gets geared up, that's the first lady that Arnold kills in the Terminator. In the house. Like he pulls up to the house. She's the first Sarah Connor. You know what I'm talking about? He pulls up and he runs over a toy and he busts through the door and guns her down after remember when he gets into the past.
Yeah.
Right? He kills those the punk dudes, one of whom is Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
And he takes their clothes and then he goes to the gun store.
Yeah.
Right?
Does he go? Yeah, because he goes from punks to gun store in that way.
And then the first Sarah Connor is that lady. She's from St. Louis.
Only what you see, pal.
yeah. He's
40-inch
for like
plasma
plasma rifle. Yeah.
Only what you see, pal.
Okay, you're done.
Who says fruity? I don't know. We're just drinking wine. It feels
a couple of fruit bats. That's who.
2025. This is good. This is actually. It is a juicy fucking wine, though. I don't know how else to put it. Now you're gonna make yourself just a fruity and juicy. Man, Bill Paxton, what a great,
just fantastic.
Oh my god,
Aliens, again, another piece of genius.
Why'd you put her in charge, man?
One of the best lines. I send that to Hyatt all the time. It's just like, this little girl has lived out here for months with no weapons and no food. Why did you put her in charge?
Rodriguez, dude. Oh god, that movie's so good.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
Dude, there's no way.
What the fuck does he say? He said, anyone ever confused you for a man? Have you ever been confused for a man? No, have you?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And she's like, she's
ripping pull up.
Yeah, like a fucking champ. Oh, fucking hilarious.
I mean, Sigourney Weaver. Come on, man.
She was hot and
just
in a badass like.
And as far as the whole women thing goes, what a fucking role model, dude. Like, I mean, just a classy, strong, badass chick who fucking took charge of the whole thing. And Michael Biehn, obviously,
and protected
was the great Marine who fucking, just, Michael Biehn.
Yeah, of course.
Hicks or whatever. Like, he was the dude who,
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of initially, Michael Biehn.
Yes.
Right. Or whatever. Like, Bean, but Terminator.
B-E-I, yes. Reese. Yeah.
There's who's the fucking Bean? Sean Bean.
Yes. The
Irish actor.
The Irish dude from Lord of the Rings.
And
fucking Patriot Games.
Patriot Games. Fucking great. Dude, those 90s fucking movies are so much fun to rewatch.
Well, I mean,
like,
I would have to think for you, like, Clear and Present Danger was a piece of fucking genius. And written by John Milius, by the way, a St. Louisan. You guys didn't catch on that.
Well, I didn't know. It was interesting. So a lot of stuff, I mean, obviously I didn't know shit about shit. I didn't even get into the Intel shit until like later and like quite a bit later, sort of, I guess. But they like looking back though, when they have the satellites over the camps and shit, and you're like, God damn, that's people sitting around fucking watching the fucking feed. I mean, it's not gonna be a satellite now; it'd be a pred, but it'd be like or UAV or whatever. Maybe not a pred, but like it's gonna be a UAV and just sitting around watching. You're like, oh fuck, and you're just like watching the goings on of the compound or whatever the fuck. And but it was what was I gonna say? I guess that was about it. Oh, but the Libyan. But once I also understood. I didn't until I really studied, because I studied the IRA a bunch and shit, because a lot of their tactics, I didn't understand how some of their tactics, I'm going from a lot to some, but some of their tactics were going into the hand, like how are jihadis, like where is this coming from, the origin of them knowing how to make these bombs? And a lot of it is the IRA and the Libyans linking up. And that's kind of what that whole thing was. And
what are we talking about? Are we talking about
no, it's Patriot Games. But remember, they have the IRA guys training in the Libya camp.
I was thinking Clear and Present Danger. I need to rewatch Patriot Games because it's fantastic too. I mean, here are some.
Well, Clear and Present Danger was
South America.
Yeah, I loved the book.
You read that?
Who was that? Tom Clancy.
Okay, yeah.
That
makes sense.
Yeah. I really liked the movie, and then I read the book and really liked the book, and then was kind of just but the movie was really fucking close to the book.
Well, I was gonna say, like, the cool character of Willem Dafoe just being a guy that's planted down there, who's also friends with who was James Earl Jones, was kind of like, he wasn't his handler, but he was like the ex-Navy intelligence guy who I think he was
the director of operations.
He was dying of cancer at the time. But Willem Dafoe was badass, and like the whole scene where they recruit the sniper in the field.
So what was cool
about
totally
Mexican or the Latin American dude who ends up being the badass,
who also was Tuco in Breaking Bad.
And not only that, in one of the best fucking scenes ever written in Training Day, when he
you ever get your shit pushed down?
When he fucking dumps him in that apartment, and they empty his pockets, and he realizes he had just saved the main dude's niece earlier in the day, and they're like, this is some trippy shit. That is one of the most intense, badass scenes ever fucking directed.
Yeah.
I mean, Ethan Hawke.
That was such just an all-around incredible movie.
Denzel won the Oscar for it. It was badass. I mean, just impeccably cast, written, directed,
and it was a
piece of just perfect art.
And it was a tight. I mean, there's a lot going on.
Yeah,
but it's a tight.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like the pacing of it's really, it's not slow. The pacing of it, there's a little in the middle there, but you got to get that story of why he wants the money and why he's in it with the Russians.
It was like gambling debts or some bullshit.
Exactly.
Like when they go back, like he is fucked.
Yeah,
he's fucked financially. So he goes, I'm gonna go get the money from one of my old accounts, who happens to be Scott Glenn.
Yeah.
like an ex-drug dealer.
Yeah.
They clip him and dig it out of his fucking living room floor. It feels like it. Honky.
Yeah. Honky.
Dude, they're fine up there.
No,
they're chilling.
Totally. I think what they figured out is the barrier.
Mm-hmm. They're clearly very tired. Training Day is a piece of fucking genius. But by the way,
really weird though. Do you think Scott Glenn,
producer, director, writer, St. Louis,
Guggenheim? Oh, Stella. All right.
Davis Guggenheim.
Oh, here come the doggies. Oh shit.
What's up, guys? How's you doing? Oh, did you miss us, you pussies?
Oh shit.
Jesus, are you shitting me? Go away.
Go, guys.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. No, guy. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, don't knock shit over. Hey, do me a favor. Pull that wine to that bottle. Just put it like a little closer. All right. All right. They went back upstairs. They're going to be right back down here.
And here they go.
Spirit. And here they are. they rested for a bit.
Andy Cohen, another great dude.
Andy Cohen, just
You
on.
know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah.
talk show host.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Right.
he just. All right. Yeah, we're finishing the talk. They're going nuts. All right.
Cheers. Go watch a movie.
Yeah, go watch a really good. We're
With
good
a
now.
St. Louis actor in it.
Yeah. Any of these that we mentioned with the St. Louis actor, and we're gonna be doing this again. We'll be doing this again, and we'll get deep dive on one movie maybe or something.
100%.
Something like that. I don't know. We'll try and figure it out. We try to. Hippie and I were trying it before. The hard part is not being able to show clips.
That's all right.
Yeah, but all good. Jesus, this is great. Stella, get him. Get him, Stella.
Bite him.
All right.
Holy fuck, you guys were so good for so long.
I know. And then they just fucking were like, bam.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
is nuts.
It is about time. All right. Later, guys. We'll see you.
Cheers.
Boom.
And I got this.